Hi guys, S.W.I here. Now I want to talk about a particular subject that's been in my head this week, the subject of bullying. Now bullying is when a person or a group tries to pressure another person or a group to do something against the second person or a second group's will. Sometimes this could be as simple as give me your money, or move over, or stop saying what you're saying. In other words, they don't like the ideal that this particular person or group are enjoying a kind of freedom that they are, so they want to try to get them to stop. The force that's used is often verbal, it's sometimes physical, and in many cases, it could even be life threatening. When I'm riding down the road, I literally take my life into my own hands because there are drivers out there who do not believe that a bicycle should be on the road at all. And they make their opinion clear and loud. Sometimes they verbally tell me to get off the road. Sometimes they put their hand out with a weapon in hand. Sometimes they even use the vehicle that they're driving to try to get me to think twice about pedaling down the road. And if you're driving a bicycle, being on the road is very dangerous. And I would not recommend that you get on the road if you're afraid of getting hit. Because those things do happen. It's just a reality of riding a bicycle on the streets. But anyway, back to the issue of bullying. A lot of people, in theory, frown upon it. They discourage it. It's a bad idea. So why is bullying talked about if it's such a bad idea? I believe that bullying is talked about now because a lot of people do it, and a lot of people do it because they find that it has worked in their favor in times past, and it will continue to work so long as they can get away with it. If you are confronted with a bully, what do? Do you give in? Do you give them what they want? If you give them what they want, then they're most likely to do it again and again and again. Do you try to avoid them? Well, that all depends on if you know where they are. Because a lot of times you don't know where a bully is. They come out of nowhere sometimes. I mean, if you could avoid a situation, sure. But that's not always possible, and sometimes you're going to have to go someplace where you know that there's going to be hostile people around. Do you try to fight it? Well, there's several ways to fight it. You could fight it in the courts. I wouldn't necessarily fight it physically if you don't have the means to take care of it. But I do suggest that you do whatever it takes to defend yourself. Do whatever it takes to ensure not only your own safety, but the safety of your family and the people that you are accompanying. Because sometimes failure is not an option. Sometimes you have to do whatever it takes to make sure that they survive, and more importantly, you live to see another day. Do whatever it takes to survive. Sometimes that does mean fighting, but only if you have no other choice. If your back's to a wall, you're not gonna just stand there and let them kill you. I wouldn't. Do whatever it takes to survive. Maybe give yourself more time if you get across the same situation again, but do whatever it takes to survive. Stand up to a bully. If you show yourself to be just as tough as he is, he'll think twice, and he'll, in many cases, back off. Don't be pushed around. Don't let others force you into making a decision you're going to regret the rest of your life. Stand up for yourself. Do whatever it takes. And on that note, I'll see you in the next video.